here we go. Yes. And thank goodness for the air conditioning. And hello to everybody who is able to find us online. So glad that you could make it. So let's get things rolling. Welcome to the historic Lyric Theater and the official filming of the WoodSongs Kids TV series. Tonight we're taping 2 shows, 30 minutes back to back. There'll be a very, very small pause in between, so don't go away for too long in between those shows. And now's the time to do so if you haven't already done so. Please turn off your cell phone ringers. Yes, don't want your cell phones going off during the show. Also, I know many of you want to take photos during the show. That's perfectly fine. Just please, no flash photography. Make sure there's a big old slash across that lightning bolt, please. No flash photography. And as some of you know, WoodSongs Kids is an audience participation show. We've got mics up here just for you. And at the end of the show, you get your own callback. They'll say, join us next week for more. And that's your cue to very loudly say, WoodSongs Kids. There's your line right there. I know, some of you may get stage fright, so all you have to do is just look right there, and then you'll know. And we'll put up our hands like this to let you know, okay, it's about your time to be ready. And we're going to give this a good practice go so that we can set the levels, so that Danfield can set the levels in the back. And remember your line, outside voices. Here we go. Join us again next week for more WoodSongs Kids. We're going to do that again. Let's do a little faster and louder. WoodSongs Kids, it's Monday. I'm sure you got some pent-up frustration or happiness or just energy in general. Just let it out. So here we go. Join us again next week for more WoodSongs Kids. And we're going to go for number 3. And this time we're going to put the 2 together. The line, then the cheering and the clapping. And I love the energy for the second go. And you guys can even give more if you got it. So here we go. Join us again next week for more WoodSongs Kids. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so again, there's just a very slight pause in between, so sit tight for that, and let's get things rolling. And as many of you know, we have Michael Johnathon, and then he has his 2 co-hosts this season. We have Sarah, Molly B. Cool, and Michaela Johnathon, both veteran co-hosts. So let's give a big welcome to our musician, Michael Johnathon.
Thank you, Dorothy. Give Dorothy a big round of applause. She's here every week. She does a great job. Our engineer in the back is Dan Field. And before we even start, I have to say that there were some major technical issues that we found out just as the audience was coming into the theater. And this crew, they may be volunteers, but they are amazing, they're incredible, they work very, very hard, and they solved those problems. It took a lot of effort, but they deserve a big round of thanks for what they've done. All right, so WoodSongs Kids has been officially endorsed by Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and we're very grateful about that, and we're gonna do our first broadcast. It lasts about 30 minutes. We've got amazing WoodSongs Kids. And so is audio ready? Yes. And television upstairs ready? Good. All right, here we go.
WoodSongs Kids is presented in part by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, inviting people from all over the world to visit our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music festivals, and more. You can explore everything Kentucky has to offer your family vacation online at KentuckyTourism.com. And by the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitar.com. And by Visit Lex, the online source of Lexington tourism, helping fans visit the historic city of Lexington, Kentucky, the home of WoodSongs Kids. Online at visitlex.com. WoodSongs Kids, celebrating the music of America's front porch from the Lyric Theater in Lexington, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Michaela Rain Johnathon. I am 10 years old.
And I'm Sarah Molly Be Cool, and I'm 13 years old. Welcome to WoodSongs Kids.
Please welcome my dad, folk singer Michael Johnathon.
Thank you, girls. We're going to play a little opening song that we like to sing before these shows. You ready? Sitting on a creaky old rocking chair. They say it's gonna rain. We don't care. Dancing with you all afternoon on the front porch with me.
Listen to the rhythm of summer rain, tapping out a tempo on my window pane. Nothing like summer on the front porch swing, making my banjo ring.
I'm playing my banjo on a rocking chair.
You can play your fiddle in your underwear.
Just as pretty as a rainbow in your hair, on the front porch with me.
When you're on the front porch
with me.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Michaela, and welcome everybody to another broadcast of WoodSongs Kids. We're celebrating the wonderful world of kids and their music, their heart, and their passion. We're so glad that you could join us and tune in. We've got so many amazing performances ready for you. We're really going to delve into the world of songwriting on this particular broadcast. Like Mr. Rogers says himself, that listening is where love begins, so we hope that you enjoy listening to these kids. First up is a wonderful artist, a songwriter herself. She's only 15 years old, from Missouri. She writes all her own songs, and this is a tune that she wrote called Small Town Country Girl. Please welcome Jaden Archer to WoodSongs Kids.
Well, I cut my hair, got a new pair of boots, looking for some change, I wanna get real loose. Yeah, I know that I'm the biggest streamer around. I'm ready and set to get on the road. I'm gonna pay my debt and get rid of my load. I'm gonna up and leave this little old town. So watch out, world, 'cause you ain't ready. This small town girl is coming in heavy. I've got my future all laid out and planned. I'm leaving behind my troubles and cares. It's my dream I'm gonna find, and I won't stop till I get there. This small town country girl is gonna be grand. I've lived a good life, I've got no complaints, for living in a small town has got its restraints. When I know that I couldn't make it so far, what I'm leaving behind is what led me where I'm going. So whenever I find where I belong, always know that there's a small town country girl living in this star. So watch out, world, 'cause you ain't ready. This small town girl is coming in heavy. I've got my future all laid out and planned. I'm leaving behind my troubles and cares. It's my dream I'm gonna find, and I won't stop till I get there. This small town country girl is gonna be grand. I was born and raised in the same small town. I've never been one to get around, but that's all changed, 'cause now I'm getting ready to go. I'm leaving for now, but don't get me wrong, I'll always love this small town. It's just not where I belong. When I get my name in lights, that's when I'll be home. So watch out, world, 'cause you ain't ready. This small town girl is coming in heavy. I've got my future all laid out and planned. I'm leaving my troubles and cares. It's my dream I'm gonna find, and I won't stop till I get there. This small town country girl is gonna be grand. Well, watch out, world, 'cause you ain't ready. This small town girl is coming in heavy. I've got my future all laid out and planned. I'm leaving behind my troubles and cares. It's my dream I'm gonna find, and I won't stop till I get there. This small town country girl is gonna be grand. This small town country girl is gonna be grand.
Wow. Jaden Anne, 15 years old. She's from Cameron, Missouri. What kind of town is Cameron? Is that, you're just singing about small towns. Is it a small town in Missouri?
I just call it about a medium-sized town.
About a medium-sized town. Now, you write your own songs,
Yes,
right?
sir, I
When
do.
did you start writing your own songs? Because you're 15 years old now. When did it start? How old were you when you started?
Well, to tell the truth, I've been writing since I was a little girl, as long as I can remember.
As long as you can remember. And
sir.
you're playing the guitar. You're doing a really, really good job playing the guitar along with your singing. So, how old were you when you started playing your guitar?
Well, I've been playing guitar for about 2.5 years now. I picked it up when I was about 13 years old.
Yeah, and you're 15 years old now. And you're writing all these amazing songs. I mean, tell the audience the process that you go through to write a song. Like you just performed a Small Town Country Girl, which is a beautiful song, a very mature sounding song. So what was it like for you as you were trying to write that song?
Well, I like to write songs sometimes that tell people who I am and what I love and what my values are.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I get that inspiration, I write it down and I go from there.
Did the words come first, or did the music come first and then
For
you
me,
fill it in?
For me, usually it's always the words.
The words
And
come
then I
first.
put the music with that.
So you're more of a poet, right? The poetry comes first, and then the songwriter comes. And you like a lot of artists, like some of your heroes like Dwight Yoakam and Hank Williams, and so you listen to all that stuff.
I do.
Right,
yes.
okay, well, let's get into some more of your music. She is from Cameron, Missouri. She is 15 years old. This is a tune that she wrote in the heart of the Ozarks. It's Jaden Anne on WoodSongs Kids.
Way over in the mountains where I long to be, there's a town in the heart of the Ozarks where I found my destiny. There's a country town near the Arkansas state line, and boy, it's been around for quite some time. Founded in 1882. There's nothing I wouldn't do to be in that sweet town in the Ozarks where my troubles are few. Way over in the mountains where I long to be, there's a town in the heart of the Ozarks where I found my destiny. If you've been to the Rockies and you've been to the Appalachians, there's a place right in between, and it's a tourist attraction. Yeah, those sweet Ozark mountains where I wish that I could be. 'Cause there's a town not too far west that means so much to me. Way over in the mountains where I long to be, there's a town in the heart of the Ozark where I found my destiny. 40 miles south of the city by the banks of Taneycomo, not too far from the old White River, lies a place I long to go. Just downstream of Table Rock near the mountains I tell you of, there's a town right in the Ozarks, it's a place I dearly love. Way over in the mountains where I long
Original song by Jaden Anne. Beautiful job. She's 15 years old from Cameron, Missouri. And now we're going to go from Missouri, a beautiful songwriter there. We're going into the heart of the Appalachian Mountains here in America. And there's another 15-year-old boy who writes amazing songs, original songs, all of his own. Let's talk to him in a minute. But he's going to do a performance of If I Had It My Way. Please welcome Johnathon Moore, 15 years old, to WoodSongs Kids.
Off the table, everything's a possibility. Ain't no I'm right, you're wrong, we're in the same boat, cruising down this two-lane highway with the heart stacked against us. Ask me how it might be, maybe I had it my way. Well, if I had it my way, I'd be holding your hand, asking if you wanted another dance. If I had it my way, I'd be taking you out to every single fancy restaurant downtown. I'd be shoving in drinks off of the wall. I'd have money in briefcases stacked 10 feet tall. Ain't got a worry in the world, 'cause every day I'm off. If every day was a Friday, I'd be bouncing off the wall. Yeah, you asked me if I had it my way. I'd have a house up on the hill and an in-ground pool in the back. I'd get rid of my old beat-up shack. Oh, that's a fact. If I had it my way, I'd be holding your hand, asking if you wanted another dance. If I had it my way, I'd be taking you out to every single fancy restaurant downtown. I'm shoving in drinks off of the wall. I'd have money in briefcases stacked 10 feet tall. Ain't got a worry in the world, 'cause every day I'm off. If every day was a Friday, I'd be bouncing off the wall. Yeah, you asked me if I had it my way. Oh, if I had it my way.
Good job. Johnathon Moore, 15 years old, from the Appalachian Mountains in Kentucky. He's performed with Timmy Tackett on cajon and Brooks Pennington playing that Rickenbacker bass. Doing a good job. So you write your own songs too, right? You've been doing this for quite a while.
About 3 years, yeah.
About 3 years. And a lot of your songs are very introspective, very personal,
Yes.
right? And it almost sounds like your heart's been broken like 100 times.
Something like that. A little
Is
bit.
that possible? So how old were you when you started singing? Because you've got a very nice voice.
Singing, man. I started really singing when I came out of the womb.
Really?
That's what I heard.
So
My mom sung to me as soon as I came out of the womb, and I don't know, I've just carried on since then.
So in other words, this is a major part of your life, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
And are you a prolific songwriter? I mean, this show is about young kids that write their own songs.
Yeah.
So are you a prolific songwriter? You write a lot?
I write every chance I get every day. I try to write a song every day, or at least get an idea from a song every day.
Well, let's go ahead and listen to another one of your songs, all right? This is called If I Don't Have You. He's 15 years old, from the Appalachian Mountains. Johnathon Moore on WoodSongs Kids.
Girl, don't walk away, 'cause tonight I want you to stay for a little bit longer. Pour something stronger under them neon lights, with that smile that I don't wanna turn off. I see you in my headlights, then you're in my rear view. Without you, I don't know what I would do if I don't have you. No sleep, all sad songs, wishing you come back home right back to me. 'Cause girl, you're like a movie, you're all night long. You're like a song I don't wanna turn off. I see you in my headlights, then you're in my rear view. Without you, I don't know what I would do if I don't have you. 'Cause girl, you're like a movie, you're all night long. You're like a song I don't wanna turn off. I see you in my headlights, then you're in my rear view. Without you, I don't know what I would do if I don't have you. If I don't have you.
That's another beautiful song, 15 years old, Johnathon Moore.
Hi, kids. This is Michael Martin Murphy, and I play guitar and banjo and sing songs. And you're listening to folk singer Michael Johnathon and WoodSongs Kids.
Thank you, Michael Martin Murphy. Now, there's a singer, Sarah, that has performed all over the world. He's written big hit records, and we've got two kids on our show that like to sing a lot. Tell me about what it's like to sing.
Singing is clearly a very popular hobby that a lot of people do. When you're singing, sound comes out of your mouth at 750 miles per hour. Michaela and I, we're clearly singing on this show. It's a very fun hobby in general. I love singing. A bunch of people in WoodSongs love singing. And yeah.
Good job, Sarah Molly Be Cool, the professor of America's Front Porch on WoodSongs Kids, and we've got another WoodSongs kid ready to go. She's 15 years old. You heard her in the beginning of the broadcast. She's going to do a song that she wrote called I Sure Hope Your Country. It's Jaden Anne on WoodSongs Kids.
Well, I heard from a friend that you've been wearing boots all over town. And I heard from another you're the hardest worker around. My fingers are crossed and I'm praying it's true, 'cause I don't wanna waste no time on you. So I sure hope you're as country as they make you sound. Well, I've heard you talking and I know that you like to hunt. And from what I can tell, you know your way around a gun. You've got a good family, I've heard them say. You know how to fish and you know how to pray. So I sure hope you're as country as you are fun. I've had my eyes on you since the day we met, 'cause everything about you just seems to fit. So if you ain't what you seem, well, that would sure upset me. 'Cause everything about you makes me smile, and you know what will make it all worthwhile. Boy, I sure hope that's your country. Well, I've seen the way you dress, and boy, do I approve. Them trucker hats, work vest, and blue jeans too. You look your best even under the weather. You show up looking good and you leave looking better. So I sure hope you're as country as you are cute. Well, I've seen the way you interact and I ain't blind. A respectful boy like you is sure hard to find. You got a bit of a twang and that southern charm. You'd never do a thing to ever cause no one harm. So I sure hope you're as country as you are kind. I've had my eyes on you since the day we met, 'cause everything about you just seems to fit. So if you ain't what you seem, well, that would sure upset me. 'Cause everything about you makes me smile, and you know what will make it all worthwhile. Boy, I sure hope that you're country. Well, boy, I sure hope that you're country.
I sure hope you're country. Jaden Anne from Cameron, Missouri, and so that's another fun song. Now, you know, most of the music that you listen to is country music, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? Is that something that you started listening because your family listened to that and you kind of absorbed it, or did you find that on your own?
Yeah, I'd say it was mostly my dad that got me into the country music, and I ended up joining a local band with my grandma, and they were called the Country Music Makers, and that really is what got me into all this country.
And it's nice to have family that encourages you, right, as a young kid? I mean,
Absolutely.
can you imagine trying to do this and your family didn't like it?
No, I
Right? So
sure
every
couldn't.
mom and dad out there should encourage their kids who want to perform and play, right?
Absolutely.
You're a good example of that. You got another song that you're going to sing called Everybody Will Be Happy Over There. You ready?
I'm ready.
15 years old, Jaden Anne on WoodSongs Kids.
Everybody will be happy, everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises through the never-ending ages. Everybody will be happy over there. There's a happy land of promise over in the great beyond, where the saved of earth shall soon the glory share. And the souls of men shall enter and live on forevermore. Everybody will be happy over there. Well, now, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises through the never-ending ages. Everybody will be happy over there. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers will be singing round that throne in that land where no one ever knows a care. And the Christians of all ages will join in the triumph song. Everybody will be happy over there. Well, now, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises through the never-ending ages. Everybody will be happy over there. We will hear nobody praying and no mourning in that land, for no burdens there will be for us to bear. All the people will be singing glory, glory to the Lamb. Everybody will be happy over there. Well, now, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises through the never-ending ages. Everybody will be happy over there. We will meet the one who saved us and who kept us by his grace, and we live in that land so bright and fair. We will praise his name forever as we look upon his face. Everybody will be happy over there. Well, now, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises through the never-ending ages. Everybody will be happy over there. Well, now, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be happy over there. We will shout and sing his praises
Jaden Anne from Cameron, Missouri. I think there's a Grammy Award waiting with your name on it somewhere. We've got another youngster that's coming from the Appalachian Mountains. He's going to do a song that he wrote called You and Me. It is Johnathon Moore, 15 years old on WoodSongs Kids.
Yeah, I knew from the first time that I saw you, I was gonna get your number. Brown hair, brown eyes, gonna ruin my life. Should've known the kind of spell you was gonna put me under. Ooh, we were riding around this little town with no chance of making it out. It was just you and me, dancing in the moonlight. You and me, we was tearing up the night sky. Girl, you looking so fine. Wish I had a little bit more time for some you and me. Backseat sunsets on the beach, you and me. Our love went so fast, just like lightning. If I had a time machine, I know right where I'd be, back where our love used to be, where once was you and me. Yeah, I should've knew it wouldn't take long for you to get back and just move on like dust in a rearview. That's how I think of you. 16 tattoo. Next thing I knew was you and me, dancing in the moonlight. And you and me, we was tearing up the night sky. Tan lines, girl, you looking so fine. Wish I had a little bit more time for some you. Backseat sunsets on the beach, you and me. Our love went so fast, just like lightning. If I had a time machine, I know right where I'd be, back where our love used to be, where once was you and me. Oh, oh. Night sky, tan lines, girl, you looking so fine. Wish I had a little bit more of your time for some you and me. Backseat sunsets on the beach, you and me. Our love went so fast, just like lightning. If I had a time machine, I know right where I'd be, back where our love used to be, where once was you and me. Oh, oh.
You and Me is 15 years old. Johnathon Moore from the Appalachian Mountains of Kentucky. And wasn't it wonderful having Jaden Anne, 15, also from Cameron, Missouri, on our broadcast. And you kids out there, it's amazing that 15-year-old kids can write wonderful songs just like this. Well, we think you can do it too. And what we tell all our kids is you don't have to be perfect. We just want you to have fun. So thank you so much for tuning in. What do we want to tell everybody, Michaela?
Thanks for being part of our show.
Join us again next week for more
WoodSongs Kids.
All right, we got through the first episode. Thank you so much. Again, thanks to the crew for putting it together and solving those problems. Did TV and radio fire the way we're supposed to? Everything good up there? Yes, Dan, everything okay in the back? All right, so we're gonna 5-minute break. We're gonna get ready for the second show, right? And give these kids one more round of applause. Thank you, guys. Jadyn. Jadyn.
You can't be here then.
Tiny bit more. Por favor. Because I'm not hearing them real well. I have to lip read. I have to lip read what they do. Are we ready? That's fine. Well, say something for me. Yeah, you can lower me and I want to hear them. Yeah. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3.
That, if you can keep it there, that's great. Oh my gosh, they're in unison. All these educated people. So you're going to do Better Life? That's what you're going to start out with? We ready, Miss Dorothy?
Yes. And we're just starting with the
Yeah.
music. All right.
So Dan, we're starting firing the music. Okay? We're starting with the intro music. All right. Is TV ready? How we doing, Jude? Are they ready upstairs? Did I see a finger? Yes. That's a thumb. Thank you. Just making sure. Okay, here we go. You girls ready? This is the intro part. You're going to do ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right. And Michaela and Sarah are doing a great job. This is a fun thing for them. Yes, give them some. All right, let's start and do the second show.
WoodSongs Kids, celebrating the music of America's front porch from the Lyric Theater in Lexington, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys boys and girls. My name is Michaela Rain Jonathan. I am 10 years old.
And I'm Sarah Malibi Cool, and I'm 13 years old.
Welcome to WoodSongs Kids. Please welcome my dad, folk singer Michael Johnathon.
Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Sarah. Here we go with another episode of WoodSongs Kids. You ready to sing with me? Here we go. Sitting on a creaky old rocking chair. They say it's gonna rain. We don't care. Dancing with you all afternoon on the front porch with me. Listen to the rhythm of the summer rain.
Tapping out a temple on my window pane.
I need to do that over again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a double pick on my finger and I couldn't play it. Can we start that again, Miss Dorothy? Yeah, let's do it again. I'm sorry. My bad. Play with steel finger picks, and you're only supposed to have one on each finger, and I unfortunately had two. So. Okay. We'll do that again, okay? That was my fault. Huh? Well. Tell me when we're ready.
Stand by, the intro is over.
Okay. And the ID's Tommy this time, right? Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, Dan. Tell me when. All right. Here we go, clock.
WoodSongs Kids, celebrating the music of America's front porch from the Lyric Theater in Lexington, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Michaela Rain Jonathan. I am 10 years old.
And I'm Sarah Malibi Cool, and I'm 13 years old.
Welcome to WoodSongs Kids. Please welcome my dad, folk singer Michael Johnathon.
Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Sarah. You guys are such wonderful co-hosts. We got a great episode of WoodSongs Kids, but let's start out with our theme song. Ready?
Sitting on a creaky old rocking chair.
You say it's gonna rain. We don't care. Dancing with you all afternoon on the front porch with me.
Listen to the rhythm of a summer rain, tapping out a temple on my window pane. Nothing like summer on the front porch swing, making my banjo ring.
I'm playing my banjo on a rocking chair.
You can play your fiddle in your underwear,
Just as pretty as a rainbow in your hair.
on the front porch with me.
When you're on the front porch.
With me.
Good job, girls. Thank you. Michaela and Sarah, and welcome everybody to another broadcast of WoodSongs Kids. We're celebrating the amazing, wonderful world of music and songwriting and singing and the hearts and skill sets of so many young kids that come from all over the country to be on our show. We tell them all that we don't want you to be perfect. We just want you to have fun. And certainly one of the great young artists that we get to put on our show is up first. She's from Banner, Kentucky. She's 15 years old. She's going to do a tune that she wrote called Better Life. Please welcome Mia Laquire on WoodSongs Kids.
One Sunday afternoon, sitting in the back church pew was a man who was a stranger to them all. End of the service came and the preacher said, "Son, what's your name? I don't believe that we have met before." He said, "No, sir, surprised I made it through these doors." The man said, "Sir, it's been a while. I've been down this road and I just turn around 'cause I can't face myself. I've been lonely, I've been poor, been in jail and been in war. But I'm looking for a better life. I'm looking for a better life. One not full of debt, one that'll make me live in every moment, not wanting into regret. I'm looking for a lot of hope, something to hold on to. 'Cause to be honest, I'm not proud of all the things that I've been through. And I heard that you could show me the way to save me today. Well, that preacher looked up, and he had a smile on his face. And he said, "Sir, would you mind bowing down here to pray?" The man fell to his knees, and he cried out, "Lord, please save me and show me a better life. I'm looking for a better life, one not full of death, one that'll make me live in every moment, not wanting to regret. I'm looking for a lot of hope, something to hold on to. 'Cause to be honest, I'm not proud of all the things that I've been through. And I heard that you could show me the way and save me today. It's not about where you come from, it's not about where you've been. It's about the way your heart can change and your broken soul will mend. This Sunday afternoon, sitting in that front church pew is a man who's not a stranger anymore.
Wow. Name of the song is Better Life, 15 years old, Laquire. What a beautiful song.
Thank
Was
you
that
so
a hard
much.
song to write?
It was. It took me a little bit to write it just because you have to really encapsulate the emotion in that song.
At 15 years old, too, your delivery is so mature. So who are the artists that you listened to as a little kid? Who
I was
are
little,
the inspiring artists?
Dolly Parton was my idol, and I mean she still is. I still want to model my life after her, but she was one of my main artists, and I loved her so much. Her and Carrie Underwood, I loved them both, and those were my main ones. I wanted to be just like them.
Well, you're well on your way, and what's nice is that you have other musicians backing you up so that you can focus on your voice, right?
Yes.
So playing with you today is 16-year-old Carter Stevens on the guitar, doing a great job. So it's nice having that kind of musical accompaniment, right?
It is.
Then you get to focus on your voice.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and listen to more of your voice. This is another tune that you wrote. Mm-hmm. It's called Melody. She's 15 years old, Laquire on WoodSongs Kids.
Time needs to slow down, and years don't need to go faster. Dreams need to be chased and never should be forgotten. 'Cause this is your life that you're making. You get one chance to make it right. Don't waste your time on silly things, and always keep a melody in your mind. Travel the open road, adventure awaits, look and see. Feel the wind blow through your hair and feel wild and free. 'Cause this is your life that you're making. You get one chance to make it right. Don't waste your time on silly things, and always keep a melody in your mind. Find the Lord and study His word. He will save you from the shadows that lie ahead. 'Cause this is your life that you're making. You get one chance to make it right. Don't waste your time on silly things, and always keep a melody in your mind. 'Cause this is your life that you're making. You get one chance to make it right. always keep a melody in your mind. Time needs to slow down.
What a beautiful song you wrote.
Thank you.
The song is called Melody, 15-year-old Mia Laquire on WoodSongs Kids, and we have another youngster that writes his own songs, and oh my gosh, I think he's amazing, and that's so grateful that he can come join us. He's 14 years old. He's going to start off with a song kind of inspired by his own grandfather. It's called Fishing on the Other Side. Please welcome Dalton Daly to WoodSongs Kids.
Sunrise paints on the golden lake. He casts his line with nothing but faith. His tackle box is old and worn like his hands. The story of his life only I could understand. He said, boy, this world don't wait. Gotta chase your dreams before it's too late. Work real hard, don't let it slip by. Keep your head high even when you cry. If you feel lost, just look to the sky. It's me up there casting one more line. Yeah, I'm still fishing, just fishing on the other side. Well, he was loyal to the Lord and the water. He was my mother's father, and I wouldn't be where I am now without him. And he told me to work real hard, don't let it slip by. Keep your head high even when you cry. If you feel lost, just look to the sky. It's me up there casting one more line. Yeah, I'm still fishing, just fishing on the other side. Well, sunrise paints on the golden lake. He cast his line with nothing but faith.
Good job. Very good job.
Thanks so much.
Fishing on the Other Side is the name of the song. It's kind of inspired by your grandfather, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Dalton Daly, 14 years old, not far from the land of Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Near Corbin, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, so now let's talk about your songwriting. You've been at it for quite a while, right?
Yeah, I've wrote songs since I was little, but nothing.
You're 14. So
I mean, since I was like really
littler, even littler, right? So when did you start playing the guitar?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yes, sir.
Really? You're doing a good job. No, I think that's amazing that in 6 months you're on a national broadcast. So do you practice a lot? I mean,
Yeah, every day.
did it hurt your fingers when you first started?
Well, I researched online and found out how to fix that, and so it hurt the first day. After that, I was fine.
Yeah, so kids that want to play the guitar shouldn't be surprised if at first their fingers hurt a little bit.
Yes, sir.
But then they toughen up, right? Let's go on and listen to some more of your great playing and your voice. Okay, this is a tune called Let It Rain. It's another original song. He's 14 years old. Dalton Daly on WoodSongs Kids.
Well, she grabs her keys and she grabs her purse and she tells me she's off to work this evening. Oh, this evening. Well, it ain't cool. She thinks I'm fool enough to buy the stuff she's been saying. Oh, she's been saying, let it rain, oh, let it rain, the lies you told me. Let it rain, She's been acting strange for 6 long days in ways that don't portray herself a lover or any other. Well, I went in our room, looked on the bed, I saw a note. Said I'm going to my mother's, to my mother's. Let it rain, oh, let it rain, the lies you told me. Let it rain, oh, let it rain, the pain you brought me. Well, she grabs her keys and she grabs her purse and she tells me she's off to work this evening. Oh, this evening.
Dalton Daly, 14 years old.
Hi kids, this is Tommy Emmanuel. I'm a guitar player and you are listening to Michael Johnathon and WoodSongs Kids.
Thank you, Tommy Emmanuel. Arguably one of the greatest guitar players, certainly one of the most entertaining guitar players in the whole world. But we've got to find out a little bit more about the guitar. Let's listen to Sarah Molly Be Cool, WoodSongs Kids Front Porch Professor. What can you tell us about the guitar?
The guitar is a super interesting and very popular instrument that a lot of people play. The guitar was first originated over 1,000 years ago, and the guitar has 6 strings on it and a bunch of frets.
Well, that's a lot of information, and there's a lot of guitar players on our show too, right? Thank you so much, Sarah. You're such a wise person. Something bigger than both of us is a song that she wrote, and she's going to perform it for us. She's 15 years old, Mia Laquire on WoodSongs Kids.
Waited for the day to come, plan set in stone, I had just begun to get to know you. A leap of faith and a little love, there's a spark between us that can't be mistaken. And I believe in the power of prayer. And I know that God is always there. I'll never doubt it'll all work out, because I believe in something bigger than both of us. Yeah, I believe in something bigger than both of us. Just an ordinary day, got a call and went out of your way to rush on home. You got some news you never want to hear, you're so afraid and full of fear, uncertain of tomorrow. But I believe in the power of prayer. And I know that God is always there. I'll never doubt it'll all work out, because I believe in something bigger than both of us. Yeah, I believe in something bigger than both of us. Cause I believe in something bigger than both of us. Yeah, I believe something bigger than both of us.
Mia Laquire, 15 years old. Beautiful song. Was that a hard song for you to write?
That was a hard song, very personal.
So a lot of your songs, you pour yourself into it.
I do.
There's a lot of work to do this thing they call playing, isn't it?
Yes.
And let's give some props again to Carter Stevens, 16 years old, playing the guitar with Mia. And you've got another song that you're going to play called Front Lines. What is this about?
This song is about workers on the front line, you know, nurses, firefighters, policemen, anybody who works on the front line and the work that they do, because they get overlooked more than we think.
That's an important subject and probably a great song. Let's check it out. Front Lines. She's 15 years old, from Kentucky, Mia Laquire on WoodSongs Kids.
Hey soldier, what made you wanna go? Hey policeman, what keeps you good as gold? Hey firefighter, what keeps you from running from danger's way? What made you all wanna stay? It's the love for our country and respect for the ones that built it from the ground, and the faith in the future generations to keep things from going down. It's the hope in knowing that you are the one saving lives. So I say thank you to the ones on the front lines. Hearts beating with a steady sound, not just for themselves, but for everyone around. No thought of glory, no time for fame. You're just out there saving the world from all its hurt and pain. With your love for our country and respect for the ones that built it from the ground, and the faith in our future generations to keep things from going down. It's the hope in knowing that you are the one saving lives. So I say thank you to the ones on the front lines. So I say thank you to the ones on the front lines.
What a beautiful song, and an important song.
Thank you so
Front
much.
Lines, I think that song is going to go around the world. What a timely tune that is.
Thank you so
And we've
much.
got another great songwriter. Mia's wonderful, and we've got another songwriter, Dalton Daly, and he's going to do a tune that is also quite beautiful. It's called Honey. You ready? Dalton Daly on WoodSongs Kids.
Honey, have you ever thought about running away? Leaving this town for good and never see it again. Honey, if we keep this up, we're bound to die. I got $20 to my name, girl, I think we can get by. Yeah, for years they tried to slow me down. I ain't near as patient now. They ain't gonna win this fight tonight. Girl, we're gonna be alright, 'cause honey, gonna chase these dreams. I got this full tank of gasoline. Honey, know I act so tough. I ain't never until Appalachia falls in the sea. Well, honey, they ain't gonna stop me. Honey, will you tell me the truth? You believe in me. I've had much more stolen than I really ever seen. Seems like every time I think I might be alright, I find myself out there shaking in the dark, cold night. Yeah, for years they tried to slow me down. I ain't near as patient now. They ain't gonna win this fight tonight. Girl, we're gonna be alright, 'cause honey ain't gonna chase these dreams. I got this full tank of gasoline. Honey, you know I act so tough. I ain't never been good enough, and until Appalachia falls in the sea, honey, they ain't gonna stop me.
Dalton Daly, 14 years old. Good song, good performance. Your voice is so strong and powerful. Do you sing a lot on your own front porch, or do you perform a lot?
I'd say it's a good mix. I do a lot of shows, but then also
It's
do a lot
fun
on
to
my
get
front
out in
porch.
public and play, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's let you do it again. This is a song called Not Good Enough. Dalton Daly, 14, on WoodSongs Kids.
I've been climbing every mountain with calloused hands and hopeful eyes. I'm chasing stars that feel a little farther each time that I reach the sky. Well, they say I've got a gift from heaven, but some days it feels like a curse when the gifts that I'm given make me question my worth. 'Cause I'm not good enough for the door she opens wide. I'm not strong enough for the giants to walk by my side. I'm doing all I can, but I'm still falling short of love. And sometimes I believe that I'm not good enough. But there's angels dressed like people that he places along my way, and they pick me up and hold me every time that I pull away. And I wonder why they choose me, why they think that I belong, when I can barely hold it together. They still call me strong. 'Cause I'm not good enough for the songs I get to sing. I'm not wise enough for the weight of everything. Well, I'm giving all I got, but it still don't feel like enough. And sometimes I believe that I'm not good enough. Maybe grace don't always ask for greatness. Maybe love don't always ask for proof. Maybe broken hearts are perfect when they're chasing after the truth. Even when I feel I'm not good enough, he still holds me when the waters get too rough. Maybe that's just the mercy of the God who calls my bluff. Just show me I've always been more than good enough. Always more than good enough.
What a wonderful performance. Dalton Daly, 14 years old.
Thank you.
Mia Laquire, she's 15 years old. She did a great job as well. The songs, the voice, everything. You know, Henry David Thoreau said that in a world of peace and love, music would be the universal language. And Mr. Rogers said it best. He said, listening is where love begins. And so we want to thank all the moms and the dads and the grandmas and the grandpas and the aunts and uncles that help these kids, listen to these kids, support these kids. And we want to say thank you to everybody, don't we, Michaela?
Thank you for being part of our show.
Join us again next week for more
WoodSongs Kids!
Thank you, everybody. Let's give all these kids a big round of applause. They worked so hard. And truly, we're grateful not just to the WoodSongs crew for pulling off a complete miracle. If you knew what happened when we walked in this theater, you would. But they did a great job putting this show together. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Maria, Brian, Gavin, everybody, Jude. And next week we have another 2 WoodSongs Kids. If you think these were amazing, wait till you see next week. And so if you go to the WoodSongs website, you'll see the shows that are coming up. We've also got, on regular WoodSongs, we've got the guitarist from the Bangles and so many amazing artists coming to this lyric theater. So thank you, everybody, for being part of it. And we'll see you next week. Thanks.
I got a spare room behind the barn for my Mac attack when I'm on the farm. You click it on, then you click around. See the cyber fun I found.